Hey there, it's RocketCon Reviews with Ricky and Adrian. Today we are talking about a game that I wanted the moment I saw the cover. I didn't even know anything about the game.
Yeah.
I wanted it. Today we're talking about Bosk, a game of majestic trees and falling leaves. And majestic is a great word for this game.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump right in with production. So even starting with the box, I think it really took into account what it was doing. It's got different matte and shiny on the box. It is a very basic looking board. I'm going to try to get that opened up really quickly. You know, the board has got two sides, but
depending on player count.
Depending on player count, you know, it's pretty. It's it feels good. It's a high quality feeling board. The part for me that sells it on the production is the gorgeous trees. You can play up to 4 players. Each player has their own tree, color, species.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm going for. It's got really nice wooden tokens. It's got really nice trees.
This squirrel that is great when you look at it like this way, but terrifying when you look at it this way.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, because it's so massive.
It's also very compact for all the parts.
Yeah.
Which I like. What do you think?
I disagree with you on the board. I think the board is gorgeous. It's very. I
didn't say the board wasn't gorgeous. It's just.
I think
grid.
The components in this game are incredible. I think the art is great. I think even like the little player characters are all. This is the first.
That's
player.
The first player token.
Yeah, the first player token. All the individual trees
are gorgeous.
Yeah, I think the production is fantastic. So
I want to clarify. I didn't say the board wasn't good. I just thought the board was a little boring because it's basically a grid.
Yeah.
So for production, you would give it.
I'd give it a 4.5.
I'd also give it a 4.5.
Okay, yeah. I think the production on this game is outrageously good.
It's really good. Gameplay. This is a game where the rule book is, 7 pages. That's it. And it's a lot of pictures in there. It seems like an incredibly simple...
So, how does it play? What do you do?
Well, that's what I was going to say. It seems like an incredibly simple game.
Yeah.
But then you start playing it, and it's incredibly savage. You can absolutely... screw your other players over. There's a lot of thinking.
You're supposed to be screwing. This is an area control game, which
I don't usually like.
Yeah, this is very much trying to cut people off, trying to take
put your tree in a place where it's gonna block the leaves from their tree falling. Because it's a lot of thinking. Yeah. It's got a fair amount of strategy to it.
The game is very simple. You're picking a place to put your tree down, and then you put down leaves and they fan out from that.
As leaves do in the wind.
But then other people can lay on top of your leaves. People can drop a squirrel down there. Depending on how high it is, it dictates.
Yeah.
There's a cost. There's a cost associated with it.
Yeah.
The wind blows a certain way.
I love this because you can see what direction the leaves are going to go next.
Yeah, like you're playing this game.
Put a ton of thought into
it. The mechanisms in this game, again, very satisfying area control. Very satisfying area control with a really thinky layer. Surprisingly, it reminds me kind of of photosynthesis in that it's more vicious. It's not as vicious as photosynthesis. But
which I also love.
Cleaner. The gameplay is cleaner. It's tighter. It's very thinky for what it is. Lots of planning.
You'd give it?
I'd give it a 4 on gameplay.
I'd give it a 4.5 on gameplay.
Okay.
Value. So, you said 4. Yeah. This game currently MSRP is $40.
Yeah, $40 game.
Absolutely. Yes. Surprisingly, we've only played it once, but I think that's just because we've been doing our 10x10 challenge, and so we've been focusing on some other games, and we've got a campaign game going on right now, and we just finished a campaign game. So
we got other things going on.
We got other things going on, but pulling it out to talk about it makes me want to play it again.
Yeah,
it has just infinite playability.
It's a game that I will probably never suggest, which is going to be funny because when you hear the things that I say about it, but it's a game I would 100% play anytime.
Mm-hmm.
It is perfect. Like it plays in 30 minutes with 2 players, and it does. Like I think we could do it less than that. The price point feels a little high, to be honest. Like the production's really good. It feels like a smaller game than it is. I think the price point brings it down a little bit for me. If this is a $30 price point game, I think it would be perfect. But at $40, it feels a little like it's priced a little bit higher than what the gameplay is. But it's worth the money to me, and the time is perfect.
Yeah.
This is a game you can close out a night with. It's because it's the right amount of thinking to bring you down or build you up if you want to start with it.
It's a great bookend.
Yeah, it is. I wouldn't make this like a focal point, but I would definitely, say, this is a good time investment. Like, or if it's a game where you just wanted to, drink wine and have a game night with somebody,
be a little casual.
Yeah, this would be a game that can be a little bit thinkier than your Azul or Sagrada or Dipper's enjoying that bone.
Our dog has a bone.
The saying is true. Just overall, just really for me, on value, I'm gonna say it's a 4 on value. It's really, if it was a little bit cheaper, I think it would be a 5 on value. And I don't begrudge the price point. It just feels like it's a little high. How about you?
Yeah. For me, the value is a 5.
Okay.
I loved everything about it.
Sure.
Sure. Depending on who I was doing games with, this would be the focal point because this would be advanced enough for newer gamers.
Yeah.
I like that it's got that. So yeah, 5
You could teach somebody how to play this game because it's not really that complicated once you get the mechanisms down.
But yeah,
it's very abstract in that sense that it's another thing you don't tend to enjoy. It's got a lot of abstract qualities to it.
Yeah. Nothing about this game should be something I like, but I love every part of it, which brings us to our overall scoring.
Yeah, so for you.
For me, you probably won't be surprised, it's a 5.
Yeah.
Like, nothing. I would not change a thing about this game, except maybe, like, they could introduce an expansion that had some more trees.
So I wouldn't change anything about it, I would just want more.
I just want more of it, More trees would be fun. But yeah, it's fantastic, and I seriously think we might play after this because now I'm like, ooh, let's do it again. What's your overall?
It's a 5 also. It's fun. Like I immediately played it and went, oh.
Yeah, you really didn't think
I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I was like, I love this. Like it just immediately it was like, oh, it's really thinky, but it's quick. So overall for me it's a 5. So for Adrian, looks like her overall score is going to be a 9.5.
Yep.
Because she loves this. Where was this on your top 10?
It was up there. I don't remember exactly. I did not do my research, but this made my top 10. And I feel that 9.5 is very correct for this game and for all the parts. And for you?
And for me, it's an 8.75, which is all just under an. I mean, I really do. Like, this is a game that will always be a game I enjoy. It's one of those that probably never going to leave my collection because if you say
technically never going to leave my collection.
Her collection.
This is my game.
Well, our collection. Hopefully, no games ever our collection ever separates. So,
yes.
I loved it, and Bosk, it's enthusiastic thumbs up.
Absolutely.
We've been watching a lot of Siskel and Ebert, so
yes.
So 2 thumbs up.
That is not a current event.
Yes,
that's happened,
but it actually is a current event. We are watching a lot.
We
of
are
Siskel
watching
and
it,
Ebert.
which is really cool.
Because she's getting into film criticism.
Yes, getting learning how to critique things.
So Bosk, go get it. You'll love it. Thanks.
Have a great one. Bye.